Welcome back to Trophy Food Experiences. Today I'm doing a review of a dinner I had at Ancora Waterfront Dining and Patio in False Creek. It's located at 1600 Howe Street, right below the Granville Street Bridge. It is a Peruvian Japanese fusion type restaurant. Really interesting. Used to be formerly the Sea Restaurant many years back. Right on the waterfront, so beautiful. Really kind of nice casual design. We got there and were greeted very warmly. Very nice table and really just very welcoming. Our server was Marta. She's actually Spanish, but she was great. And just from the beginning, right off the bat, everyone was very friendly. The manager was very friendly and a very welcoming start. So they start off with a little bread and a little tomato spread for you, and just a really nice and casual environment. And I felt comfortable right from the start. For those of you who are wine lovers, I will refer you to my other YouTube channel, Trophy Wine Hunter, for great wine videos. Just to note, they have an extensive wine menu and sake menu and nice stemware, so really inviting for a lot of nice white wines and sake to go with a lot of mainly seafood dishes. So our first course or first dish was this is a Costas. So this is, I guess, a Peruvian dish made with spiced Yukon gold potatoes, and it's Dungeness crab. They have different choices. This has quail egg, toasted coconut, and huchana sauce for $19. Little bite-sized morsels, kind of neat, a little different, but tasty. Kind of like almost like the caviar bellinis on with the Dungeness crab. So I like the dish. I would have this. We had some raw dishes with our sake. So the first one we had was taro tataki, which is seared tuna belly, ponzu, wasabi, mayo, yuzu, koshu, and spicy daikon for $23. From a value perspective, I get 5 nice chunks of seared tuna belly, so that's good for $23. But I would say the menu at Ancora has much more interesting dishes. So their raw food is okay, but you could get these other places. So I would kind of I would say this is not one of their better dishes that I need to try. It's okay, but again, the point is you could probably have raw dishes and sashimi other places also. Next dish we had was the bluefin tuna sashimi for $19. So this is, they describe it as moderately pronounced flavor. I thought this was a better deal than the taro tataki. Looks good. It's the taste was good. I would say it's on par with Japanese restaurants. No worse, no better. Good design, and for value, you get quite a few pieces. So I like this dish in preference to the taro tataki. Next, we had this spider roll, which is soft shell crab, masago, and asparagus for $21. Again, nothing wrong with the dish. It's on par with most Japanese restaurants. It's a decent dish, but just there are much more interesting dishes here, like the Costas, the first dish. I thought that was so interesting, and you can't get that anywhere place else. So for $21, it's okay. Again, nothing wrong with the food, but there are more interesting dishes, as you'll see. Next dish was the uni taglini, which is XO, aglio, olio, yuzu, tobiko, and salmon skin chicharron. So you'll see the salmon skin on top. That was okay. It is a very salty dish, and it's got a very seafoody, stash minerally taste. So it is very on the salty side for some people. I like the dish. It was $21. This is the small size. You get a larger size, so we thought that was really good just to share and just to try out. I like the dish, but again, it's on the salty side. But I enjoyed this dish. Next dish is the lobster and shrimp risotto, which is cauliflower, preserved lemon, hazelnuts, edamame for $27. This is the small size, and I like the idea that they have a small size and a large size. The large portion is $45, but I thought this was enough for one person, and we actually shared all the dishes, so it's kind of a nice sample size, but it is, I think, sufficient enough to be a meal for one person if you're having appetizers and desserts. And then on to dessert. We had the picaronis, which is Peruvian kind of donut holes with pecans, spiced syrup, and lucuma ice cream. Again, very unique dish. I liked it. It is sweet, but really that's what you go to when you go to a Peruvian Japanese fusion. You want to have kind of unique dishes. So I like this. And then the last dessert that we had was the chocolate pyramid. I don't have the description for it, but it was kind of unique with some neat ice cream and flavors. And so a little bit of like a mousse. I really enjoyed this dish. All in all, it is a unique restaurant. It is for the adventurous people. There are some tastes that, if you're used to just regular continental food, you might not like. But I actually enjoyed all the meal. I thought all the dishes were good to excellent, and the service really is a standout. Beautiful place. Everyone works together. Lots of table service. Very attentive. So that really was very high on my books, and so it's between recommended and strongly recommended. And so, but I would check out this restaurant for sure. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Until next time, happy eating.